Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy. We're going to be talking about how to turn your phone, how to turn your laptop into a money-making machine. I have been successfully teaching and training people for over 14 years. I decided that, you know what, once I learned something, then I would pay it forward. I would teach people the 3 simple steps. We just recently launched the Cash Vault. So I just want everybody to say this is our second Zoom for the official Cash Vault overview presentation. And then towards the end, if you want to stay on, you can get your questions answered on how you can actually hook up my main company. I've had it for 7 years, Get Fearless Freedom Marketing System. Okay. So 300 Cash Vault. Why did I launch something like this? Well, not only because of the times, but because I had a lot of people coming to me on a day-to-day basis saying that they wanted something simple. They didn't want any setups. They just wanted to purchase and go. So what we are going to discuss tonight is years of accumulation. Not only my internet marketing experience is going to be back there for you, but also my husband and I, we've been real estate investor. We were mortgage brokers for 15 years. We've flipped houses, buying and selling houses for 15 years. My first property flip was $56,000. And I said, oh my God, I'm in love. I love being self-employed. And so when I came online, I literally could not tolerate itsy bitsy pieces of commission. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Yes, that you can make absolutely great money with network marketing and things like that. And that's where I started. But my love and my passion, and for 14 years, has been member to member, peer to peer. Okay. I do not take any money in. You have to take care of your own taxes. I get that question a lot in emails, believe it or not, even though this is a peer-to-peer, member-to-member platform. So you take care of all that, okay? You are going to be hearing exactly how to get started tonight and exactly, like I said, how I launch my business. So a lot of people are jumping on because they're launching their business. You can invite people to these Zooms. In fact, this is one of my main ways that I get the word out is through inviting people to the Zoom, right? So I invite a lot of people to these Zooms. Welcome, everybody. And we're going to get started. And again, my background is mortgage and real estate. And I decided that I needed still high ticket money. I still wanted to make those chunks of change because I liked my lifestyle. And so for 38 years, I've been self-employed. I've never had to get a side gig job or nothing like that. I've always just plugged into existing systems like this. And you know what? I wished I kind of had a Tammy when I first got started because no one taught me where to get the traffic. No one taught me the 3 simple steps to get people to a simple video. And that's what we're going to teach you guys here tonight. So again, welcome. My son is now working with me full time. He's in the background. He wanted to make sure that he he lets people know that he's not the programmer. Okay, we still have a person in the background that's a programmer. So my son's not the programmer. So if you think it's my son, it's not. We have another person. His name's Rick, and he's full time with us. So anyway, I just wanted to get all that clear. And then if you have any questions, you can save them to the end. I always turn off the chat because it disrupts Rob and I, and especially me. So we're going to get started now. Welcome to the Cash Vault presentation. And again, if you want to stay on later, I'm going to show you guys how I literally launched my Cash Vault with the Get Fearless Freedom Marketing System, okay? All right, so Rob, are you ready? I'm ready. I think everybody's ready.
I am ready in one moment here. I'm just tidying up a couple of things and then I'll be.
Okay, cool. So, and last minute invites, right? If anyone has any last minute invites, they want to message, text, jump on, hey, Tammy and Rob are talking, go ahead and do that. And again, these Zooms are for you. So as you're building your list, one of the things I want people to understand is that that's all I do. I have 2 forms. I have my Facebook Messenger open most of the time, and then I also have a list that I send an email out. So maybe you got a notification to jump on this Zoom here tonight from my list, and that's cool too as well. Or maybe someone else has invited you here. So just let me know when you're ready, Rob. And I believe I am live on my YouTube channel. Yes, I am. Cool. So anyone that's watching live, if you do
I am
want to
ready.
jump on, okay, cool. If you do want to jump on and I happen to go off of my YouTube channel, it's just because I show some private things to people that are on my Zoom. You can always go to ourfearlessmovement.com and jump on and listen to it live. Okay, Rob, I will pass the mic over to you and take it away.
Sounds awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for being on. We are gonna have this recorded. It's always better live because live is for me, I just love going on live and talking on Mondays. I actually look forward to Mondays. It's kind of one of those things I look forward to them. So it's fun to share what we have. This is something really unique, guys, what we have because there is a lot of chitter chatter right now on this planet of it's a lot of negativity and a lot of fear, right? And what mom and I said to ourselves, and we said this just actually about a month or two ago when we started creating this product, we actually said to ourselves, you know, here we are, the fearless rebels, here we are, the fearless people. Like, what is going on? How can we create a product that can actually be fearless, like truly fearless? And so from our foundation of, let me just make sure, mom, you're just gonna have to say yes. Just say what yes when I like it's gonna still continue sharing. I think I'm good, right? Am I good? Looks like I can arrow over and over, right?
Yep, you're good.
Okay,
Looks
good.
great.
Yeah, so we came up with this entire program and the viralness of this program, it's actually growing like a weed. It's insane. Uh, because people are able to share it. You know, they have concerns of what's going on in the world. They have money concerns, right? They want to make extra money from home. So what we really came up with was something really unique. So if you are listening again live or replay or starting to join in right now, it's good timing for you. Another thing is you want to get back to your referring partner, right? So this program is really getting off the ground. It's amazing actually, with what we're seeing, mom and I, but you want to make sure you get right back to the person. So don't have the person reach out to you, which they probably will, but make sure you actually reach out to them and get them because their inbox is full. You want to get in on the action tonight and you want to see why this is becoming a viral program. So you definitely want to be in communication to who invited you, okay? Also, just like anything, like any business, I always say this, if you don't see this, you want to run. You would literally want to jump off and you want to run it if you don't see this. But we show it, and this is always, of course, a business, right? For me, I love going to the gym. I go there pretty much every day. And because of that, I see results. And so this is your own business. This is your own life and that's how you get to choose it, right? Do you want to run with us? Do you not want to? Etc. And you don't have to share it as well. You can actually just buy it as information marketing, just information. So cool, very cool stuff. Has anyone, and you guys, I don't know if comments are enabled. I don't know if mom has done that, but if they are,
No, sorry.
okay, they're not.
I can
That's
enable them
fine.
if you'd like.
No,
Not
I
sure
don't.
how.
We yeah, I think there's a setting in all the way in your settings. Don't worry about it. But just by the show of hands, if you're on video, has anyone seen this ad this week? Like this ad right here that got you on the Zoom? Or maybe you are one of the people that have posted this up. You obviously have seen this ad, right? So there's a lot of you guys that has. Well, the thing is, we have something really hot for you guys tonight. And it's not this, it's not what's going on in the world, the craziness or this, or you know, you feel like you want to break out the emergency glass and try to get the fire hydrant fire hose. Um, it's not even this, right? Because fuel prices are, oh my goodness, they are high. U.S. national averages, they're jumping past. This was just simply on March 18th. We're looking at the 23rd. This was a screenshot, $3.84 plus per gallon. Absolutely insane. Tons of stuff going on in the world. We all know it. Crashes, crypto crashes, stock market crashes, wars, famines, diseases. I can keep going, but we're not here for the news. I'm not the news guy. I'm not the guy to tell you that life is horrible. I'm here to actually tell you that there's a chance actually at all of this. There's a chance to get past of all of this crap going on. Job cuts, we're talking, people that want you exactly where you're at from this quote right here. The top wants you to where you're at currently. If you're currently in a position that you don't like where you're at, maybe you're at a job wherever. Maybe you're just not making extra income. Well, technically, that's where they want you. And so you have to make that choice tonight to actually break free from that. You actually have to make that choice. It's not tomorrow. It's not even past 5 minutes ago. It's right now. And really, what's going on is we have been enslaved by the top, right? As workers. And so, in order to break free from that, we have to actually govern ourselves. We have to become free in our own economy. So, with the 300 cash vault, we created this blueprint and we actually broke it down to three sections. So, a lot of people ask, what is this? And I'm telling you right now what it is. So, there's three pillars. There's the survival resource vault, there's the hard asset and wealth protection, and then there's also the collapse proof cash flow. So, those are three things you're getting inside of this program. It's very easy because we actually made it easy. From the founders of the Get Fearless Freedom movement, we've done this. So basically, we knew that digital systems are actually where it's at in the modern age. There's a lot of physical businesses. You could open up a coffee shop and no, you always have to market, right? You always have to get that word out there. But wouldn't it be awesome if you could actually take actually an existing system blueprint and the core foundation and actually run with us? My mom has been a veteran for over 14 plus years in this industry. So she actually has seen the lows, the highs, the mids, the high highs, the low lows. And we actually, as a family, created this recession-proof business for you. So it brings you back to the question is we are going to change tonight, right? We're not going to stay on the sidelines. We're going to change because we already know we don't like what we're seeing in the world. We already know that. And so with three things, we've actually mastered this down to actually unlocking and getting free from that negativity, the world, the craziness, all of that. So pillar one is exactly how to generate 3,000, 300, 900, 600, you name it, wherever you want and how you want to work this, you can actually get that per sale and you have instant resell rights to this program. So that's awesome right away. You also have the ability to actually shield your money from inflation. So inside, we actually teach you now globally, we have new global resources that we just added and more to come for the survival side of things tomorrow. But we actually have added this hedge inflation, like against what's going on in the world. We show you where to strategically get your fiat dollars into real actual physical metals. So not the stuff you can just Google. Like a lot of people just go to Google and they say, where can I buy this? No, we actually show you very, very hidden and unique areas and strategies how to do it. So, it's really cool because where I come in and I really strive the most is I actually am someone that likes to prep. For me, I got another car emergency kit because I am always like that. I like to prepare and think ahead, and a lot of people don't. There's a ton of people that don't do this. Maybe you're one of them on the Zoom and say, wait, I should. Wow, you have an emergency kit in your vehicle? I don't have one, Rob. Well, I best suggest that you want to get into this program, make some money with us, and be able to find where to get this stuff because it's really becoming a necessity to actually to find this stuff. Our new modern back office has all the ways to thrive during this nonsense. So you're here because you want You want the antidote to them. And the venom right now is actually what's going on. It's the news. You go on your TikTok feed, you see this, you see, oh, this US strikes this is happening, all this. Yeah, but that's not actually antidote. That's not a pill to actually help what's going on. That's not fixing the issue. And so here we actually already have success stories on them plugging in and being able to actually get that antidote. So Mary Beth, incredible job with her sales, her people that she's gotten in. My mother, with her sales, and of course, you know what's funny and what's something that Mom will discuss a little bit later. But she gets people that don't even give their profile picture to my mom. So we actually have more sales on top of this. It's just that we can't add them in because they don't send us their profile pictures. So that's a fun fact right
I
there.
forgot to give
Um,
more people, sorry.
yeah, no, that's fine. Well, you know, just
We
you
got
just had to
Tracy on
share.
here, we got Kelly, we got a whole bunch of Christina. Sorry, I muted myself. I think I've made like 10 grand already in about a week and a half. I just launched it. So I'm just getting warmed up, everyone.
Just getting warmed up, right? So this is not another webinar or a webby to see like, you know, these are what people are doing right now. This is the question, you know, you guys have for yourself is really the what's happening in the world. How can you fix it, right? How can you get unlocked into a plan that just makes it simple? Well, Mom and I came up with this. So when we came up with this easy comp plan, we knew that 300 is a perfect price point. We knew that people wanted 100% commissions. It's kind of like going to the gas station and saying, I put $50 in, but I'm only really getting $30. It feels like that, right? Here, you're actually getting your full value of what you're making each sale. So you're actually getting the full value. Plus, there is no admin fees for monthly at all. That's amazing, right? So you actually have an unlocked account for life into this as it grows and progresses and updates. And all we ask you guys to actually improve it is just to resell it because there's only a one-time admin fee of 97, and that goes straight towards us as a company to actually improve it and make you guys more money. So it's a very simple comp plan, and that's it. No funnels, no emails, no setups, nothing. It's very, very cool. It's an instant payment system where all you have to do is literally tell it. You can tell it, hey, I want to get paid with Zelle. I want to get paid at Venmo, Cash App, Western Union, wire transfer, silver coins, you name it, you can do it. And it's right here in the back office. You just fill it out. You have templates already given for you. Fill it out, put links, whatever you want to do, and that's how you can get paid. It's very simple. So along with that, we also
Hey, sorry, I gotta make sure. Okay, Valerie's muted. Hey, I wanted to say, let's rewind that just 30 seconds because that's the number one question I get asked. How do I take payments? I know it's crazy. We've had we've had a lot of people join in. So I didn't put anything on the registration page about how to get paid. I might be changing that, of course, as I, see more questions. But the number one question I get is how do I get paid? So let's show that again. So if you're from, and I had this situation over the weekend, Mary Beth and I, if you're in another part of the world, and I'm live on my YouTube channel, okay, one more, the other one where you show all the payments, just back it up one more space, right there. Yep. Okay, so if you're in another part of the world, okay, you can also take Western Union. You can also hone in on Wise because Wise is actually international. And if anyone that's a member needs the document on that, it's super, super simple. You just create a Wise account, and then you can literally send and receive Wise. You can even get a debit card. And I have a debit card if anyone wants me to, I'm the queen of member to member, so I've got things figured out. But if you ever want to take Wise, just get a debit card and you can literally spend this anywhere. Okay. So I really, in the beginning, wanted to create this as far as I don't know why that zoomed in. Are you zooming me in or someone else zooming me in? Um, okay. So I
I'm not
wanted,
zo- no, no,
okay, that was
I'm not
weird.
zooming in
I was
anything.
zoomed in. So see the card right here? If you guys get a Wise account, it's really nice to have because you can literally send and receive. You can go to the grocery store, you can get all this stuff if you want, but get a Wise account. If anyone wants a Wise account, I'll drop my Wise link. And you can literally get a referral. You can get $100 if you refer it to your member. So these are little things I wanted to discuss tonight because it's literally the number one question I get when people come and let's say they're from another part of the world, which we're already attracting that because we're on YouTube and we're worldwide. I just want people to say, so with the $97 admin fee, you can pay it with a credit card, but then that separate fee that goes to your member, you should have another alternative way besides Cash App. You should literally have Wise. And I'll drop my Wise link here tonight. Does that help everybody here tonight? Because that's the number one question I get. The number two question is where do I get the leads? Which obviously you see this is a packed Zoom here tonight. We get these packed every single time. I show you guys how to do that too. But anyway, sorry, Rob, I just had to say that because everybody asks me after the Zoom, they'll say, well, how do I take payment? You can take payment with Wise. You can do authorize if you want. And this is literally in the back office. We show you examples of what you can take for payment. Okay. And again, this is the reason why you don't have to. Hey, welcome, Jay. This is the reason why you guys do not have to literally set up an authorized merchant account. That is past tense. Some people still have an authorized, but I'm saying Zelle is literally member to member. Same thing. If you have a Zelle, you just tell them and you tell them in your back office. Okay. So I just wanted to
Hmm.
really, really tell everybody you should get one of these. Okay, go ahead, Ref. My other favorite card is this. This is my Cash App card. So, okay.
Yeah, the screen sharing was a little I don't know, it's glitching out on me again, so I'm gonna have to just go through it like this without like the full screen. So sorry about that. Um
That's okay. That's fine.
just- it yeah, it's just it is what it is. Sometimes Mac acts up, Windows does, but all of them do. Um, can you hear me okay, Mom? I'm just making sure. Okay, okay. Yeah, so basically what we did also was like the number three question. So that mom discovered, she discovered all the other things that people ask. I don't know if it frustrates you guys, but do you know like the company Samsung and Apple, right? Do we all have one of those, right? We all either have a Samsung or an Apple, right? I think every one of us has either device. Well, this is the new 17 Pro Max. See this right here? This is what I got. It's got this at the Apple store. I walked in, I paid cash, and that was it. And I got the new phone. Well, let me explain why I'm talking like this. What happened is you may have a feature that you want a company to add or change or whatever, but does your voice ever get heard? No, no, it doesn't, right? Tracy might want something where she can click it and it makes toast for her in the morning. That'd be awesome, right? That'd be awesome. A bagel. It could bagel with cream cheese. Well, companies don't listen. We do. We actually listen and we understood that people don't like setups. They actually do not like setting up how to get paid. I know it's weird. You'd say, well, this is how you can get paid. Well, what we did is we knew that people don't like that. And there are people that do like that. So we actually created a way for both. We're going to discuss that. But in the core of this, you don't need a setup or a funnel to make this business happen. So it's really cool from day one, automatically, it's a self-serve business. So that's really why we like it. And we also are giving and we're closing out the spots for the images and the bonus images that we're doing, a lot of the newer images that we're adding. But these are some of the ads that we actually give you, which actually helps deliver leads to you. So when you have something really shiny, I don't know if you remember the Finding Nemo movie. Okay, I give a lot of references to like help you guys understand. But in the movie, down in like the depths of the ocean, there was like this little glowfish. Does anyone have children or kids watch that movie? and there's that little glowfish, right? And it's like a little dangly thing, right? That's what the thing is. That's the key. When you have the right audience and you have an audience in general, you have ads that come to, you have people coming to you, or at least interested. So that's what's really cool about this because we create ads for you that's based on trends. So a lot of people don't look at trends. I personally am a trend marketer. If I see something going on and tomorrow, like, let's just make this up, but let's say tomorrow XYZ country did this to this country, I'm going to make an image based on it to actually market and then have that as a trend. And then you guys go, whoa, wait, I have people responding to my ad. Like Mary Beth has gotten, she's gotten many. She's like, Rob, these ads are crazy. So that's why we do ads like this. We create these for you guys because we just know like eye-popping images and different stuff like this. These are some of the newer ones I was making last night. Are really just really amazing. And now we have, I'm proud to say, Mom, we have over 30 plus images. 30 images for everyone. And that includes our logo. So you can take, I saw Andre, a big shout out to Andre. Amazing job, by the way, with your marketing, because he took this image. See this behind me, guys? That's a PNG transparent 4K file. And you can grab that and then paste it and do your own images as well. So that's part of the marketing images that we also
Andre,
give
yeah,
you.
he's doing really great. He's doing really great. And you know what? You're able to post in Facebook groups where I can't right now because I'm in Facebook jail because I posted into so many groups. Oh my God. But that's okay because I've been going wild with this. But yes, you're doing really great. And I love how everybody's getting so creative. So the beautiful part about this community is we all work together. You don't feel alone. I don't even feel alone, because everybody's working alongside each other. And that's what I wanted. I wanted that for this community, Cash Vault, Get Fearless Freedom, all these people out there that are always just about themselves. I think that's selfish. The more knowledge that you give away and the more that you can help someone, the more that you're going to attract that perfect person to work with, right? And so that's the cool part about it. So yeah, I just had to jump in there and say that.
Yeah, I love that, Mom. That's very true. I love it. That's very true. Yeah, and just part of the core of our foundation on how we market and just, everything when people see the word marketing and whatever, did you know, just to let you know, when you work a 9 to 5 job, you actually are already a marketer. You're just marketing for another company. That's all you're doing. That's simply all you're doing. So if the key thought maybe is like, wait a minute, a business out there, I'm on a Zoom right now and I'm hearing Robert and I'm hearing Tammy talk. Wait a minute, marketing. Well, did you already are doing it, right? The moment you walk into a coffee shop, your aura, your smile could actually totally like make her day, or like vice versa, the barista or the person welcoming you. You're always a marketer. Every person you walk by, your vibe, your energy, your just everything always matters, right? So like it automatically, I know when I've been in like really crappy, like I've had crappy days, just like all of us. And I've walked through the malls and I'm just like, I don't care about the world. I don't care about these people. I don't. But then all of a sudden, the next day I went to the same mall and I'm just like all positive and I'm looking good. I'm dressed up good. And I tell you what, I'm getting like looks from people like, whoa, this guy's got some like good vibes. So it does matter with marketing, right? We are all marketers. How do you want to effectively make that income? Do you want to make it with an easy system, or do you want to keep working, a 9 to 5? So that's kind of really where we come back into this right here. So people are also pressed for money, right? People are. This is, economic times are challenging. But actually, if you look at it, every single era of time has always been challenging. Like I remember my mom telling me 2000s and like the Iraqi and the war and the 2004 and all that time. Those were challenge. Literally watched it. I watched it happening. Then you go 2008 housing crash, and then you have 2012, and then you have, oh, it's the end of the world. This has always been happening. Always, right, Mom? This has always been happening. So that's why we created this unique program, because not only you're getting inside of a community, you're getting inside the cash vault, you're also getting into our lead generation machine, which in the back office, we all actually have that now added in, as well as our Google Doc that you get on day one tonight as well. And my mom, I really love this stuff because she actually does over the shoulder DML training. And the people that have implemented it, like Mary Beth, I've seen Andre, a lot of you guys, Tracy, you guys take it in and actually start implementing it. It's such a good feeling of instead of doing nothing, right? It's such a great feeling to implement that. And that's what the feelers are. That's where my mom trained you as well. So it's really cool what she teaches with. Also, I just really want to break it down to Mom. I don't know if you want me get down into the other company that we have, because I do have
Yeah.
one more
Yeah, I
thing
wanted
if
to
you want
just
me to.
who wants to hear that tonight? Just by a show of hands, put in a seven. If you guys want to see how, a lot of times when people say I don't have time or I don't have, money or anything like that, I've heard it all. I've heard all the objections in my life. Being online for 14 years, the dog ate my homework. I mean, all sorts of things. So I don't have a lot of time myself anymore. I help my daughter. She's a paralegal at one of the largest law firms here in Arizona, Phoenix area. And so I watch Charlotte Tuesdays and Thursdays. So my time is very, very special to me. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes I work maybe on a Saturday posting ads, but that's what I do is I teach people over the shoulder what you're gonna get in only two, really. Oh, three, four, five, six. Okay, I got enough. I wasn't looking up. Okay. So,
Yeah.
and this is one thing I want to cover for especially the people that have never listened to Rob and I before. The Cash Vault is an information product. So the product alone will give you huge value. There's three pillars in the back. Okay. And again, we did this in the beginning, but some people jumped on a little bit late. The three products alone are an information marketing product. Okay. It's a digital course, if you want to call it that. It's a survival mechanism. It's things that we've done as a family unit and put it back there. So you're purchasing the resell rights to get 100% commission. Does everybody understand that here tonight? Because I get some people that jump off and they're still like, but I don't understand the product. We're not shipping you anything. Okay. You're literally, once you purchase it, you get a back office with the information in the back. So you're paying 300 to your referring member, you're paying $97 one-time admin fee, okay? That's for the product part. So there's information back there that my husband said one of the places that he goes to buy and sell and do a lot of stuff he does for auctions on the weekends, it's back there, okay? So I just wanted everybody to understand it's not just reselling. It's just not, pushing a bunch of cash around through everybody. It's literally information that you should have. Okay. Like, what are you going to do in 72 hours if all of a sudden Trump says, oh God, we're bombing the whole world, right? Are you ready? Are you
Yeah,
guys
what are you gonna
ready?
do?
Like, literally,
That's
is
my
your house
question to a lot
ready?
of everyone.
Like,
Yeah,
this
I
has
mean, it
been
really
crazy in the
comes,
past 24 hours. I'm not trying to
it
scare
comes down to
anybody
that.
here,
Yeah.
but I'm just being real. I mean, some of the news
Yeah.
that they're putting out there, the fear mongering is just insane. So I'm just saying, like, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, what can I do for my members? What can I tell them? How can I assist, people in that broader spectrum? So I'm going to share my screen. Everybody will be able to see. It is scary, isn't it, Valerie? And I have a lot of close friends that we talk a little bit more because I'm gonna have to probably go off of my YouTube channel because I don't want to get banned or censored on YouTube. That's the last thing that I need. But I think it's just kind of gotten to the point where it's a boiling point, like it's getting to be a boiling point in this world. So that's the reason why we're able to help more people and more people, create their own economy, honestly. So I'm going to go off of my YouTube channel. I'm going to show people how I get my stuff set up, and it's going to be more of a private Zoom. So let me just go ahead and stop the live stream off my YouTube. And of course, if you want to jump on this part, you're going to have to go to my Zoom link, which is ourfearlessmovement.com. And then I'll be able to teach everybody a little more effectively. I'm still recording. I might even end the recording. But so who literally likes to not talk to anybody? Like, are you one of those people where you're still just kind of shy? Because I don't do a lot of talking at all with this one. I've created my DMO centered around YouTube videos, solo ads, putting up there's some safe lists that people are doing right now with this, which is super cool to see. So if you've never experienced opt-ins or leads coming to a capture page, just put a 6 or put a 5 in here. I want to just see how many people who on here has never really experienced lead flow. Because I can get leads coming in 50, 100. The thing about me is I'm not just a owner of this program. I work alongside everybody. So I find what works, what's testing, my pages, what are converting. I mean, I'm literally a stickler. Rob will be listening to me sometimes and I'm like, no, that capture page don't work. I gotta, tear that one down and then I gotta build another one. But it's all about, for me, because of my time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, remember? Okay, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm off pushing, walking Charlotte. We're having a blast. Took her to Target last week, took her to Hobby Lobby. So these are the things I like to do. So while I'm literally with Charlotte on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have lead flow. I have my traffic always set up. So Sundays is my setup day for traffic. Okay. So if you guys literally want to create that kind of lifestyle, you have to have a capture page. Okay. You don't, if you want to just do onesies and twosies and things like that and post on Facebook, that's fine. That's the cash vault. You can get in there, start learning how to, and I think a lot of people still have that mental blockage about receiving money online. You got to lift that tonight. You got to lift that veil of stopping that money flow
Yep.
to you, because guess what? You deserve it. Okay. I'm going to get in my little speech here and say you absolutely deserve it. You can get as many 300 sales as you want. The system is never going to crash. Okay. I've never had one system crash yet. Mary Beth can attest to that. And other people that have worked with me for years, my systems don't crash. Okay. So this is how I'm going to teach tonight. This is what I'm going to show you guys. When you get into the back office, and don't worry, Rob, I'm not going to show anything that's private. Everybody can see this, and especially the people that have not purchased it yet. This is your back office. You're going to have your tabs up here. We just put up an emergency funds tab. You're going to have access to all this information. Okay. At the bottom of this, and I can't scroll because it's going to give too much detail, you're going to have where I go for 3 leads a day. Okay. And I email these leads, I text these leads, and sometimes I slide dial these leads. What does slide dial mean? It's just a service that I use and I leave a voice message on these people's phones. So remember, I'm working Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tonight, 1 hour, I'm teaching and training. This is how I get a lot of things done. I gather people onto a Zoom and train. The other thing I do is I log into my back office of my main system, which I've had for 7 years. 7 years. Okay. So right here, and we've redesigned it, we've revamped it and everything like that. You can go in here. These are my categories. Okay. These are my categories. And so I have the cash vault category name. So I set this up and I'll show you guys my 2 campaigns live right now and how I've created $10,000. Does everybody like to see that? And I've done it with my Facebook, I've done it with my list, and I've done it with my YouTube. Okay. Okay. And I can even log into someone's Get Fearless Freedom if you have both here tonight. And I can even show you. So Tracy, do you want me to do that?
It's slow because of Zoom.
It's slow because of the Zoom. So this is my main one, and this is my second one. This is the one that's convert. See how I can tell at a glance what's converting? So you're gonna see where I go. So I have a solo ad provider that I love going over here, and I don't worry, I'll never show my one guy that I've used to build my list to 10,000 people. I won't show him because he's in my back pocket, and that's my guy. You can tap into him though if you purchase the co-op traffic in the back. Okay. So this is how I do hand in hand. So watch this. I use this page. This is my sales page, right? This is where people will land once they opt in, once they go through my capture page. And I'll show you guys my capture page. It's really slow in my Zoom, so I apologize. So this is the one that's converting very, very well. It says, please tell me where to send your 3-minute video. So it's going to, people are going to enter their email address and they're going to get onto my get response list. Okay. So that's the step 1. And then they go here and then they join here. So they've opted onto my list. I've collected their email address so I can use it for any offer. And this is where I'm redirecting them is into my into my cash vault from my Get Fearless Freedom capture pages. Welcome, Daryl. So this is my 2. So can I just keep this simple page? And then I also have this one. This is my main one. And I'll show you one more. I shouldn't have clicked on that because it is laggy. This I can keep track of my opt-ins, how many I've had. This is my Facebook. This is where my traffic is coming from Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, my 3 social medias. Okay. So you're going to see a lot more views versus opt-ins because it's my warm market. Okay. Out of those 164 people, I've gotten about, see 18, no, 19, 20 people have joined me. So all I do is I'm like a basketball player. I'm like, where's the hoop? Hoop, hoop all day long. I'm just putting people through my hoop.
Yep.
I love sports, by the way. So I was pretty competitive in high school. So let's see, the cash vault. The only person I compete against is myself every single day. I'm always improving myself. It's the only person I'm ever competing against. Why would I compete against anybody else out there? You know, comparing yourself to other people is just the killer of all dreams. You know, you get bummed. I mean, I could be not even on this Zoom, and I could be driving traffic, and but I'm here with you guys because I want to teach other people how to do this because I want you to all create your own economy. It's crazy to keep this knowledge to yourself. Once you learn it, it's not doing anybody any good if you don't teach it, right? So this
Yeah,
is my
we don't
other
do the
one.
hype. We actually show you guys. There's
Yeah.
a difference.
Yeah. We don't just, rah rah you and then off you go. No. This is the other one that's really converting. So with a capture page, understand something. With a capture page, okay, you want to keep it as quick and simple as possible with a capture page. So this one is converting at a 40 to 50% opt-in rate. And if you want to get the Get Fearless Freedom, that's guess what? It's literally right here underneath the getting started video. It's right here. This is the new edition, everyone. I'm so excited. This is the updates we wanted to show everybody. So because Tracy has it, because Mary Beth has it, a lot of people on here have it. Valerie, you have it. All you got to do is just now, when your Cash Vault member purchases from you, guess what? It's going to click and go right into that funnel. You didn't have to do a thing. And this is where, isn't that beautiful? So once they purchase the 300 Cash Vault, okay, then they're going to literally see that and they're going to see my getting started video right here, the walkthrough. And we did a whole training 2 Wednesdays ago, and I have it there now recorded. And then they're going to be able to purchase both systems. So, and then I just teach about how, how to get the word out there. And then of course, where do you put your GFF username? Right in your profile back here, by the way. It's right here underneath your picture. Isn't that cool? So your GFF username is right there. So there's 2 systems I've been talking about tonight, and they work literally hand in hand. I'm telling you, I call them like my sister companies now. One is tie-in and talking to the other. Some people don't like monthly fees, and that's great. Then get them into the Cash Vault. Get them used to, receiving money, posting ads, getting people to a lot of Facebookers don't like to collect leads, believe it or not. A lot of Facebook marketers that I know, hint, hint, my own son, he's not a list builder like me. Some Facebook marketers just want to send off that 3 minute video
Well,
and then follow up, and that's good too, because you can crush it with
it's
just
the
that.
type of people, it's the type of
Yeah,
people
it's the
on
type of
Facebook.
people. So that's why I tell people
Hmm.
I don't teach just any one way, and no one way is the right way. It's just it's your
Hmm.
activity and your focus. I know we have a lot of distractions going on right now, right? You can't even pick up your phone without something that looks like it's blowing up anymore. I mean, it's ridiculous. So you have to stay focused,
I can
right?
guarantee that was the thing I wanted to add, Mom. Part of this is I can guarantee you I can do a challenge for everyone on here that's
Hmm.
going to be joining or that's in right now. I can guarantee you if every time you decide to go to Instagram and like look up something or you see what's going on, I have a challenge to everyone, okay? Even including myself. I want you to take the images we give you and post them like Mary Beth does. That's how she's made $2,300 in only a couple days. I mean, that's a hat drop right there. That's a mic drop. You know, Christina, and I say it out loud to everyone, but instead of scrolling, upload the photo. You know, Jay, Rachel, Dennis, everyone. And I'm not saying it to actually solo out because I'm saying myself. And I challenge you, if you were to do that, I can guarantee you, you are going to get some people to actually look and ask you. Now, the question
Absolutely.
is, do you want the money? Now, that's the second question. Do you want the money? Because I know Mary Beth, she's a receiver of money. She knows money is there and she's worthy of it, right? And it's like we've had this talk, her and I have really good friends. And I said, Mary Beth, look, we know it's coming in and we deserve it because the value we're putting out. So that's the difference. And also for people that do post often and they're saying, I don't know really. I don't know. I don't see. No, it's because number one, you probably are blocking it. There's still something going on. There's still something you're blocking it. I had someone, one of my greatest and longtime friends, that since 2019, the other day I said, hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm not using names. I don't. I said, hey, just voicemail them, see how they're doing, and invite them to the Zoom. Guess what they did? They never, ever sent the message. They never sent the message. And I followed up after Zoom. I said, hey, this was Monday's Zoom last night. I said, hey, did you message them and, get them to the light, showing them what's going on? No, no, I didn't. I didn't. I said, but you said you need $300. That was the words. You need $300. Well, come to find out, the person actually did need it. And guess what? She's out now $300 that never got a sale, and the person never got the information. Mary Beth can speak on this. She never gets people to bite their head off. And I'd love her to talk how people come to her. I just love her when she explains this. And Mary Beth, right? You don't get people like yelling at you because you posted.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have to unmute her or not.
Oh, maybe on me.
Oh, can you hear me now, Tammy?
Yes.
Am I unmuted?
Yep, you're unmuted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really simple. I just follow the system. I just work between pretty much Facebook and YouTube and just keep it really simple. I just, continue to share on my YouTube channel. And then I just make really good use of those images that Rob creates, and they work really, really well on Facebook. It's just about consistency, just believing in yourself, believing in what you have, a good system like this with a lot of value, excellent resources, training, and just keep putting it in front of people because this is something that people really, really need these days. There's a high demand for this digital information product, Tammy, that you created. I think, like I said, you created this at the best time. You really did. There's so many people that need this information and need an increase in their monthly cash flow. They really do. And then to have all that other value and those other products, it's just amazing. And I just continue to use those images, and those are working really, really well on Facebook.
Yes.
I get people all week long asking me, what's this about? I want information. And all I do is I just give them I just encourage them to watch that 3 minute video. That's it. And I figure, they're either going to do it or not. And the ones that do it and it resonates with them and they like what they hear and see, they're coming in. So it really sells itself. I don't,
It
you don't
does.
have to get in front of anybody. Like I say, you don't have to do any telling, selling, or explaining. That video does it all. And that's what I
Yeah,
like about it. I think it's a perfect length, Tammy. It's not too long, it's not too short, and it just explains it really, really well.
absolutely. Who on here
And
has,
there's so many people, between Facebook and YouTube, we're able to reach the masses, even, people worldwide, which is going to be really nice. We're going to be able to help people, not only in the US, although there's plenty of people here in the United States
Mhm.
that definitely resonate very well with this, but we'll be able to take it, globally, which is really nice too, because it's peer to peer, member to member. And we can get paid however we want. And, Wise, I've been using Wise a long time too. That works really well globally. It really does. It's a good, reliable payment gateway.
Yep. Plus you get a referral if the person gets a referral if they sign up, which is really nice.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm really loving it. You and Rob did a really, really good job on this.
Hmm. Yeah, and like I said, the actual products, Rob, he was the key leader with that, with gathering all that information, and now he's got it in the back. And I love how we can actually share the screen. But like I said, lead
Oh,
generation
sure.
is not an issue. There's so many people right now that want to make money from home. I get sometimes some days I can't even keep up with my messenger on Facebook, so I kind of like, like, all right, now I'm done with that one. Now I'm going to go over and do a YouTube video. Not everybody wants to do YouTube video. That's why we have in the back office the 3 leads a day resource. I'm not going to give it out on this Zoom. It's not fair to the people that have purchased. Sorry, Melissa. But if you want it, literally the lead flow, we have it as soon as you join. It's right in the document. And in fact, anyone that joins tonight will get my Rolodex of traffic vendors. I don't really I tell people don't send them direct to the actual sales page without, if you're going to do paid marketing, free marketing's fine, right? Free marketing's fine. Facebook, I'm talking organic traffic with Facebook, all that's fine. TikTok, send them a 3-minute video without the capture page. But I'm talking about when you're setting up, let's say, Hercules, the Top Surfer, any of those ads, you really should have a capture page to collect that lead, okay? Because
Mhm.
you want to get that know, like, and trust. And I'm going into more advanced internet marketing strategies here tonight, but I like to give value. That's the reason why I'm doing it. But yeah, right there is the payment options in the back office of the 300 cash vault. Right there, Rob's highlighting how you fill it out. You don't have to even do that many payment options. You can click example 2, and
No.
it's going to give
Yeah.
the short version. See? It's really, really cool.
Yep. There's a short version, there's a long version. But yeah, like how it's done is you can copy let's say you have like a Cash App, you can actually copy the link. So when you're previewing it, let's go to the preview page. We switch it, we optimize this preview page for people. Mary Beth, see this? This is exactly what your members see when they pay you. This is where the magic happens.
Yep.
So we added this new top. But right here, you can, because it's RTF support, which is rich text format, meaning you can actually highlight a word, add a link to it, paste the like Venmo link, or if you have a Wise or whatever, and it will actually directly go, watch, when you click it, look at it's going to go right to the Cash App. So when someone's on their computer or their phone, it will open up that and then they'll be able to pay you, and just likewise for you. So that's how easy it actually is. That's how Mary Beth has it and everyone else that does it. How you do that is just at the top
Simple.
right, you go to accept payments and put that in. Your profile, as soon as you get access, all you do from day one is you're going to land on the screen. So once you're joining in, we're going to have a join up party tonight, but you're going to have access. It's going to say your name, your username, your email, and all that. And it's going to say, please complete your profile to create the link. And that's simple, right at the top right. Click on my profile, put your avatar or put your profile picture there, and then just make sure all the information's correct. Click save. And then once you click save, just click home. If it doesn't save right away, it's just because it's catchy. It has to like catch up with the servers. But if it's still not there, go it back, add it again, and then you're literally ready to go. You have this link. Now we give you and show you how to forward it. So if if you want to and you want to have it look professional, like you could say, instead of the cashvault.com, your username, a lot of typically what marketers do, right? It's not like when you go to google.com, it's not 192.68.12. It's not a bunch of just regular IP numbers. It's actually google.com. So same thing goes here. You can actually forward it and just do it right here via GoDaddy, Namecheap, or Pork Bun. And there's instructions how to do that. So it's literally super simple. You can't get easier than this and more modern and just it's so sleek. And to refer it is just literally one click away. Now, how I'm going to show you how to do that is I go like this and doing a little light bit of training. Okay. I'm going to do the like little love here on Andre's post. So let's hopefully I can grab it connection. I'm going to give him a love. But in order to add a story, I'm just going to show you how easy I make money from this system. All I do is I click create story. All right. And then I just click create a photo story. You go to the file. So for instance, you're going to have the Cash Vault images right here. There's like 36 of them now. So let's say I really liked, just gonna go through. I really like this zombie one, right? For some reason, I just felt that day, instead of, remember the challenge, everyone? I'm not going to scroll, I'm going to post. So we click it, click on open, and you always want to make sure you can click it to like adjust, make sure the box is always not cutting off the wording. So you always want to adjust it just like that. And then all I have to do is I'm not afraid. I click share to story at the bottom left. And then what it does is it goes now into the feed and I start beginning to engage. I start loving stuff and engaging in the posts that I'm in. So, or the stuff I'm in. So if I want her to see my stuff, I'm going to have a separate training on that as well, how to really optimize your socials when it comes to engaging. But this is how I make a full-time living. I actually
Hey,
got a new vehicle, by the way.
a bonus
I
Zoom
want
with
to
Rob?
show.
Who wants a bonus Zoom with Rob? You better
Hmm.
stop sharing your knowledge because we don't have everybody on here that's a member yet.
I stopped. There's no knowledge. I
Yeah.
just said to post. Haha.
Yeah, anyone that
I
joins
just
tonight, we're gonna have how about this is a bonus. Anyone that joins tonight, we're gonna have a posting party. So instead of scrolling and spending money, you're gonna be posting and receiving money. How's that sound?
and you
That's
want
the
to
number
stay.
one thing that I think so many people get in the habit of is just constantly in the buying. You want to actually start accumulating, right? You want to actually start earning some money. So if everybody always asks me, how do you promote? How do you promote? Well, we're going to show you. We're going to show you. Rob's taught me Facebook. Okay. I won't go into YouTube because we have a whole nother 1,000 level for the YouTube people that use YouTube and have YouTube videos up for this. But I'm saying if you guys want to join tonight and you join tonight with the person that brought you here, we can do a setup.
We can teach them Wednesday.
Teach them
We can
on
teach them Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday's the day. That's when Rob will. So if you want to join with whoever brought you here tonight, you can have a Zoom with Rob. I'll try to be out of Facebook jail by then.
Yeah. I have a method that helps anyone on Facebook ever since 2019. And I will teach that method. Yes, it still works. But the promise you have to make, because I'm promising myself for a Zoom, the promise everyone has to make is you have to do what I do. Because otherwise, if you don't do what I do and you don't post and you're afraid of it, you're not going to make money. Right. If you, like I said, the moment you walk into a coffee shop, you're marketing yourself.
Well, and just
I
think
walk
about
in,
this.
I get my sister actually asks this all the time. So
I've never explained this
go ahead.
one time. I just wanted to say
No.
They've never even asked, well, what is this? I just say, have you watched the 3-minute video? In fact, who on here has not watched the 3-minute video? Because if you saw maybe you saw a Facebook post, maybe you got invited just to the Zoom. If you haven't watched the 3-minute video, even if you call me afterwards, I'm going to say, sorry, hang up, go watch the 3-minute video. If you like it, then get back to me and let's sign you up. I never explain this. I've never done it once.
And you don't have to either, guys. You
No,
do not have to.
you're not going to explain this process.
No, please
know?
don't explain it, actually.
Please don't.
Don't have to.
Nope.
Yep. So that's what's cool. We're gonna have a sign up party. I'm gonna show you guys how to get started. I just want to share with you guys, there's literally 2 steps to this. Super simple. Guys, it's literally the best way to hedge yourself against what's going on. Like I said, a recap. Inside, I just want to share with you, there is also areas where you can actually get, and I spell out the word and you put the rest, and you put the word in your own head. You can actually find areas to get AMMO online. Does everyone understand what that word? They're like, yep, I know what that meant. AMMO
Yeah.
online based on your state. So there's some weird, troubling times, but guess what? We